What's up, guys? It's TJ in Reverse coming at you guys live, making a little quick update video for TJ and Clan LLC. This video is just to give you guys a little update on what's been going on so far. I know we've been very inactive on our YouTube channel for a long time, and I wanted to make this announcement, or I wanted to post a video of what we're doing. We have just officially started recruiting again. Back, I think, a couple of years ago, we started recruiting again, but we just started recently recruiting new players and members to join our team. Right now, we're working on getting our team management set up, as well as team funding and everything else that we need are required to do stuff with, like go in competitions and stuff, depending on which competitions they are and certain things like that. At the moment, though, we are very busy. We are currently working on getting the team rebuilt. Basically rebuilding it back up from the scratch from how we had it before. We had decided to change up the recruiting process of how we used to do things. Now we're making them, more restrict, more more personal kind of. If you think about it, I mean, a lot of the things we have to ask our fans and stuff like that is to make sure that we know, as the organization, as a team, that we're working with the correct people. We don't want to bring people in our organization or team that's going to have a bad reputation for things, or that's going to start trouble. We don't want that kind of stuff. We don't want drama in our organization, stuff like that anymore. So we're bringing in only people that we know that are going to look professional. They're going to want to be professionals, and they're going to treat this like a business. They're going to treat this like their job, or their like how they would treat anything else they would do, like school or something like that. They're like basically something they're going to they're going to look forward to, something they want to benefit from, something they want to make a career out of. The thing with this, though, is TJ and Clan is a small organization. Now, we're not the biggest team in the world yet. We're getting there, but we only have so much we can do. Without team funding, it's very difficult because I'm the only one really putting any money into the organization, because I have to buy things to sponsors. I'm getting, I'm putting my own money into the team, which is my job. It's responsibility, my job. But we also have received, commissions from, fans and donators and stuff like that, investors and stuff. We appreciate that as well. Thank you guys so much. But for the point of view of this video is not to ask you guys to give us money or nothing like that. No, for God, but no. We never ask anyone for anything. We're not asking you guys to give us money. We're not asking you to pay for anything or buy anything from us. We're just asking you guys, as our fans, to support us in our, in our movement to becoming, better at our jobs and to becoming, the next top elite non-profit professional gaming organization in the world. When that comes, of course. I mean, that's not going to be anytime soon, but it will be there eventually. We're just working on it, and we got a lot of things to work on. So, like I said, I wanted to give a little quick, video, just an announcement of how things are going to be going on, what we're going to be doing in the next few months. Right now, we are currently working for recruiting on, getting players and stuff like that, and team management and stuff like that as well. Things are a bit, on the offside, on the down low right now, because we're still working on other things. The requirements for the leaderships, or to become a leader within our organization, does require us as the leaders and as the owners and stuff like that to be able to help fund the team. I mean, we're not asking you guys to spend $1 million to fucking help fund the team. God, no. We're just simply asking our members, the leaders, or anybody in the team actually for that matter, if possible. Now, that's if they're old enough, and I mean they're around the age of what we require to be. Probably I think it was 16 or 18. You have to be to become even nearer to become a leader. There is other age requirements for other positions in the team, but to become a leader, you have to be at least 16 or above, and have a job of some sort, and have some type of financial point of view to help and support the team if you can. Now, we don't require you to do so, but as to become a member, you don't have to. But to become a leader, you are required to at least, do something, or to invest some type of amount of money into the organization just to assist with the team's funding, because everything we make or everything we earn from members and players and stuff like that goes into the team. It benefits us as the team leaders. It helps us grow, and we also help players and other guys make a name for themselves. And if our members do qualify to become a leader or a partial of one of the leaders in our organization, that helps out with so many other things. You get so many other benefits that come in with that. I mean, you're actually able to earn money from us too, as well as a leader. Your job is a little bit more intense rather than as the rest of the team. The difference between becoming a leader and or any other management position, I should say, is a little bit different compared to everybody else, because the difference between you guys is you guys are the ones who are going to be working harder in the behind the scenes, but also in front of the scenes as well. So you're working behind the scenes. You're working longer and harder because you guys are doing most of the heartache for as the leader, as the members of the team. Your guys' jobs is to assist, making sure everything else goes smoothly with the rest of the people within the team. So like all the lower ranking members, like for instance any staff members, management, anybody who's lower in the management decision, their job basically is to make sure everybody else below their rank is going smoothly, and making sure everything else in their rank is going smoothly. On top of that, so does everybody else within the organization. So while they're doing their jobs, making sure everybody on the below them are doing great and being able to work their stuff in that. And if anyone has any problems, they contact us, the team itself. And if the team needs to get in contact with myself or somebody else, that team contacts one of the leaders or one of the other members of the management, and those guys bring up that particular inquiry up to whoever needs to go to it. So if it's an important inquiry, like say someone wants to join us as a leadership or something like that, they have to contact me personally, but they have to go through the team first before they can even contact me. Because if they just contact me directly, it's going to automatically make things look very bad for them. Because first of all, it's unprofessional. I mean, I understand that, you have to understand that contacting the leader directly in regards to becoming a leader of our organization or trying to manage the team for us is one, unprofessional. Why I say that is because when you contact the leader or the owner himself, there's an entire issue with that. It's a whole entire chain of command that you went through that you basically skipped just to get contacted me. I mean, I don't mind people contacting me who are interested, but when you contact me, sometimes I might not contact you back. And when I do contact you back, it's only to tell you to contact the team in the first place, because you still have to go through the recruiting process like everybody else. There is no difference between anybody. Everybody goes through the same process. Everybody has to go through the same recruiting situation to be able to become to a leader. And when they are asked what position or what game they would like to play for or join for, they can state a different thing. You don't have to pick a game itself. They can pick a decision of a role for the team that they'd like to do, but it has to be very specific of what kind of job role you're talking about. Like for instance, if you are a esports photographer and you want to become you want to do something that has to do with content creation or being able to photograph our team as when we're at esports competition and stuff like that, you need to say that. You can't just tell us, oh, I want to be a manager, or I want to do some type of media type managing thing, but not give us any details of what you mean by that. For that to work, we have to understand exactly what you're talking about, so we know where to put you at in the correct spot. Like for instance, we had a member, or I think a member, I don't know to be honest what he is yet, because he's not gotten back, never really classified yet what he's doing or what he's planning on doing. Anyways, I'm assuming he's still a member of ours, or he's joining us as a member. He's yet to, clarify anything with me, so I'm still working on what he's doing. We're trying to get him processed with that. But the thing with him is he talked to us and asked the team about joining us for a media, this position, but not giving enough details of what he was talking about, which made some issues for the team and myself not understanding what he meant by that. And then when he finally explained that to the team, they contacted me and telling me this is what he wanted to do. So then I go ahead and he contacted me, or I think he did contact me, I think, and we spoke a little bit about what he wanted. So that I changed his role on the team roster and, added him to a different, position in the roster. which I'm currently not sure exactly what. I have to look at the roster to tell you off the top of my head. But I mean, I think he is currently one of the what's it called? Photographers in our organization. He does photography for esports competitions and other things like that, sponsorship products and stuff like that as well. Anyways, to cut this little thing short, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a quick little update here. Last thing said. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I understand this is probably a little short video. It's not the best, but it's it's gonna get there better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be uploading more in the next couple of days, or the next couple of hours to say. Anyways, hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. Peace out. TJ in reverse.